When the death count hit 31, I called an exterminator, do-it-yourself philosophy be damned. I just needed to show that you never stop grieving, you just learn to live with it. I'm Shari Albers. I'm an artist and storyteller, and I'm here at Artistry in Bloomington, where my work is being exhibited. The show is called Aftermath, A Widow's Story. When my husband was dying, I was on Caring Bridge telling people what was happening, and I was writing. And when my husband died, I continued to write about the experience. And I wrote a memoir, and then I went to an art program at St. Kate's, and I started to work on the visual aspect of what had happened. I started with 3 self-portraits, and now I have 17 that are part of this exhibit. They don't all look like me, but they all catch my essence in some way or another. I started out my career as an art teacher, then I moved on to graphic design. I've been designing and writing children's picture books. In a way, this exhibit is like a picture book for adults. They follow the process of my grief. Steve had loved this mulberry tree that we had growing in our yard. It started as just a little twig, and it produced mulberries over the years, and every summer it would be mulberry time, and we would make things out of mulberries. In the last few years before he died, I would say, let's cut that thing down. And so I decided to kill it. This is just an illustration of my anger. I did hire a tree company, but I did help to shove those branches into that shredder. I was just drawn to the violence of it all. I was lying on my back at the Y and looking up at that ceiling fan, and I was alone. I had separated myself from my aerobics class, and I saw the fan whirling, and my husband's face appeared in it. You know, is that real? Is it not? I don't know. But it represents that just magical, spiritual, deep feeling towards my loved one. What would Steve think about this? You know, I'd rather this not have happened, that this not have been my muse to create this exhibit, to write this book. If it hadn't happened, I'd probably still be working on children's picture books, and we'd maybe be doing some traveling. As it happened, I know that Steve would be proud of me. Aftermath, A Widow's Story will be here at Artistry until April 24th. Anyone who's lost an intimate partner will relate to some of these images, and if you feel like it, please share your experience in the book. Grieving is universal. I just chose to illustrate mine.